Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about Downton Abbey. I'm very excited because I watched this show this year, all the seasons and all the movies. So I am not an expert on this, but I wanted to rank the characters. This is going to be a tier ranking, but not a very conventional one. I'm not going to put the screen of my computer. I'm just going to put the picture, talk about the character, and then at the end I will show you the final ranking. But I do have some tiers, so I will start explaining those now. At the top, we have superior, which are the best characters, the ones that I loved. Then we have good, which is just the ones that are good enough, not the best, but also not bad. Then we have they are okay. These are a little less relevant than in the good tier. Then we have I don't remember you, and these are the ones that I literally don't remember. Some of them might be a little forgettable, but they don't have anything bad about them. Then I have I don't like you, which is self explanatory. And the last tier is I hate you, which also is self explanatory, but here is where the worst characters are going to go. And we are going to start. I'm very excited about this. The first character I have here is Miss Bounting. I think that was her name. She was involved with Tom, and I didn't like her. She goes in I don't like you. I really didn't like her. I don't think she was good because she was always trying to pick a fight, and I just don't like that. She was nice towards Tom, of course, but other than that, I just don't like her. He was on the first episode, and I will put him in I don't remember you because he was very irrelevant in my opinion. I know that he plays a big part on the plot of the first season, but only because of Mary, not because of him. And we didn't get to see him a lot on the screen, so we also cannot say more about his personality. So, yeah, I just think he was not bad or good. He was just there and then he dies. I don't even remember his name. Next, we have William. He was a nice character. I always loved how cute he was and how kind he was to Daisy. And of course, Daisy never loved him, which was very sad. He didn't have a great development and then he tragically dies. So I'm putting him in They Are Okay. I hope no one kills me for this. Next, I don't remember her name. I will put the picture here and the name, but she was in the last season. She was involved with Isabel and Lord Merton's plot. And I didn't like her, but I didn't hate her either. So I'm just gonna put her in I don't like you. I just think she was just selfish and seeing for herself, and that is a mean thing to do. But other than that, it didn't have a very bad impact on me. So, and she was not the most relevant thing on the show. So she goes in I don't like you. Next, we have Alfred, who was on the show for quite a long time, and I liked his development. I loved that he left because he was fulfilling his dreams. That's very nice. I have to say that he was not my favorite, and the way that he kind of was involved with Ivy and also with Daisy and all of that drama was not the best thing. So I'm gonna say also, you're okay. Yeah, okay. And they look very similar, William and Alfred, now that I am seeing this. Next, we have Mr. Gregson. He was involved with Edith and he dies tragically. I liked him, but he's going to go in there okay because I don't have any more comments about him. It would have been fine if he stayed with Edith, but that didn't happen. So then we have Prince Kuragin, who was involved with Violet. That was a very good plot. It was juicy, it was dramatic, and I like him, but he was not like a good character, so he's going to go in there okay. Dr. Clarkson, I like him. He is the first good character. And of course, this is not going to be in order. So the first in this tier is not going to be the best. They are just going to go in random order. But yeah, he was always nice. And I kind of wanted to see him with Isabel. I liked that plot, but at the end, that didn't happen. He was always loyal to the family and he was a nice man. So, yeah, good character. Next is Andrew. I loved him and he had a great development. I'm gonna put him also in good character because he was very nice. And at the end, we know that he is the one who ends up with Daisy. And I think they're a good couple. I just loved how he at first didn't want to have anything to do with Thomas, and at the end, Thomas helped him. Yeah, I like him. Next is Anna. I love Anna so much. She is in the superior tier. She is amazing, one of my favorite characters. I loved her so much. She was just so kind and nice towards Lady Mary and towards everyone. But she also knew when to put someone in their place. She was just amazing. I love Anna. She is one of my favorite characters. I think the superior tier is going to be the tier of my favorite characters. Next, we have this guy that I don't remember his name, but he was involved with Mary. And I mean, I remember that he helped her get rid of Tawny. That's the only thing that I remember. So I'm just going to put it in I don't remember you because I don't think he was very relevant, honestly, to the plot. Next, we have Atticus, and he's going in there okay. He was Rose's husband at the end. From what we saw in Rose's love life, I think Atticus was a good candidate actually and a good partner for her. So yeah, but he was just nice. We didn't see like a lot of his development other than in that plot when they are going to get married and then everything goes wrong because they're trying to incriminate him. So yeah, I think he was just okay. I'm going to exclude the kids here because there's pictures of the children, but I don't think that we see a lot of them, like other than them just playing and being children. So I'm not going to include them in the list. Next, we have Isabel. She is my queen, but I have to say, I don't know if I love her to put her in the superior tier. I am not completely sure. So I'm struggling with this. Of course, she's going to be either good or superior. I think she's going to be in good because although I love her, I don't think she's my favorite. I was on her side for a lot of the things that were happening, that is for sure. But yeah, I don't think she's my favorite, but she's a queen for sure. And I really loved her. And she goes through a lot during all the seasons. And yeah, I'm gonna put her in good. And next we have Lord Merton. He is okay. He was never like very relevant to me, honestly. And at first, I didn't want them to get married because I thought that it was not the ideal thing for Isabel. But at the end, the way that things happen and how they are happy was great. I like that. But he is just okay. Next is Carson. I love Carson so much. He is not my favorite because he had very old ways and old ideas, of course. So I'm gonna put him in the good category. He is, of course, one of the best characters in general. I can admit that. And of course, I loved him. He goes also through great development, and I love the relationship between him and Mrs. Hughes. That is one of the best things about the show. But he was good. Oh, next is one of the most disgusting characters. I don't like her. This is the first I hate category. I don't remember her name, but I remember that I hated her. She was the maid who Robert gets involved with, and I just didn't like her. I don't know what was about her that I just couldn't deal with her. I mean, maybe it was nothing to do with her, but with the relationship overall, I hated that plot so much, and I hated that that was never discussed with Cora, and that we never see anything else from that. And I don't know, I just don't like her. Next is Daisy. I don't love Daisy. I have to say she was a very difficult character. I cannot put her in I don't like you because I also like her and her development is great, but I cannot say that she's going to be in the good tier. So I'm going to put her in they're okay. I'm sorry. Probably she has a lot of people who love her, so I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm not in the Downton Abbey fandom because I'm very new to this, so I'm sorry if you love Daisy. At least she got her happy ending and she was very satisfied with her life at the end after struggling a lot with that, after figuring out a lot of things. So it was good for her. But in my opinion, she was not my favorite at all. Next, we have Cora. And I have to put her in the good category. I loved her, but she's not one of my favorites either. She was nice. She also goes through a lot. And just seeing her character evolve was amazing. She always looked so nice and like a queen. And the fact that she was the only American there also gave her like a different opinion, a different point of view. She was very nice. I liked her a lot. And then we have Robert. I have my issues with Robert. I don't love him. I'm gonna put him in there okay. Just because I'm not gonna say that I don't like him. He had a lot of moments when I hated him, but overall, he was a good character, although not one of my favorites. I think there are a lot more characters that I love more than Robert. And also, I'm sorry because I think he's probably one of the most beloved characters, but not for me. Next, we have Edna. She goes straight to the I hate you category. Yeah, because she was awful. I hated her so much. And also, the rest of the characters hated her as well. And I just don't like when she gets involved with Tom. She's just a mean person and she had bad intentions, so she goes away. Next, we have I don't remember his name, but he was a soldier, and I'm just gonna put him in I don't remember you because I think he dies or something, and he has to do with Civil and Thomas when in season 2 they have the hospital. I think it's in season 2 with the war, but other than that, I don't remember him. Next, Mrs. Hughes. She goes in the superior tier. She was amazing. I loved her character so much. She was so great all the time. She helped a lot of other characters, and her development and her relationship with Carson, as I said, was great. So she is in the superior tier next to Anna. They are the best. And I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of characters in the superior tier now that I'm thinking about it, but it's okay. Next, we have Tony, who was one of Mary's love interests. I'm gonna put him in there okay. I think he was nice, and just Mary was the one who I don't know. I have a big problem with Mary, and you'll see when I talk about her, but he was just okay, not good, not bad. Mrs. Denker, she was so funny. She was so funny. I didn't like her, honestly, but I don't think that I can put her in bad categories. I don't know. I'm gonna put her in there okay because she was funny. She added this kind of humor with Sprat, but also she was very questionable as a person, I think. So yeah. Next we have Gwen. She I she was also going in there okay. We didn't have like a lot of time with her, honestly. And what we see is good. Her friendship with Sybil was good, and that's it. Next is Henry Talbot. I have to put him in I don't like you. I never liked the fact that he was the love of Mary's life after Matthew, honestly. I just didn't like his personality that much. I don't know. I love the actor. I think he is very handsome, but no, I didn't like his character. And then he leaves for the movie, so it's fine. Next, we have Isis. Of course, Isis is going to go in the superior tier just because he's a dog. And I mean, next is Ivy. Mm, I don't know. I never liked her that much. I have to put her in the I don't like you category because I never liked her that much. I thought she made very weird decisions and she was very naive, but in a way that I didn't like. I don't know, just I couldn't really connect with her character. So, no. Mr. Bates. I love Mr. Bates. He is going to the good tier. I don't think he's one of my favorites, but I love him. And he always had like a very plot driven seasons in which he was involved in very bad things. And we know that he is kind of a gray character. But he is also very beloved in Downton, and I loved him with Anna. So that's why he goes there. Next, we have this woman. I don't even remember her name. I think she was involved with Jimmy, but I'm gonna put it in I don't remember you because honestly, she's relevant. And then we have Mary. I don't know if this is gonna be very controversial, of course, but I'm gonna put her in I don't like you. I liked her at the end, but for most of the seasons, in most of the episodes, I disliked her a lot. I thought she was just very mean and selfish, and she was hurtful towards people that she loved. She was indecisive. I couldn't deal with her. In my opinion, she was not the best protagonist. I love that she at the end changed. And in the movies, she's amazing. She's way better. But in all the seasons, she is not. I don't like her. So she's going to go there. Then we have Rosamund. She's okay. Yeah. I think I don't have like a lot of comments towards her. She was good, but at the same time, some of her choices were kind of bad, especially with Edith when she tried to help her. I think they just made this a bigger problem, and yeah, nope. There are some characters that I'm just leaving out because I don't think that they are very relevant or that I don't remember their names, but I also don't remember seeing them on the show. So that is the reason why I'm not adding them to the list. Next, we have Edith, and I gotta say, she was a good character. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion because some people might love Mary and not Edith. I always thought, why they don't just get along? Like, honestly, when Sybil died, and I think it's Edith who says this to Mary, like, let's just get along, and Mary's like, that's not gonna happen. I was so angry because what? What? But yeah, Edith was great. She was not my favorite because she made a lot of questionable choices and her life was a mess for most of the seasons, but she was good. And then we have Bertie, Edith's husband. He was just the best. I'm going to put him in the superior tier because I just loved him. He was an amazing character. He was perfect for Edith. He was so soft and kind, and I don't know. I just love him so much. Next, we have Cora's mom. I think I don't remember her name, but I'm gonna put her in I don't remember you because I think she is very relevant. Like she's in some episodes, but that's it. So yeah. Next is Mr. Mosley. He's okay. I mean, he has some great moments. He has very embarrassing moments on the show, but he's an okay character. He was a little bit mean sometimes. I think in the movies is when he is more mean, but he was okay. Miss Baxter, I like her a lot. I think she was a good character. She had great development. She was not like the most relevant character, but for me, in my opinion, I think she's good. She's going to go in the good tier. No, maybe I will move Miss Baxter to there okay. Mrs. Patmore. I have to say that at the beginning, I didn't like her a lot. I wasn't a big fan of her in the first few seasons, but then she grew on me. And now I think she's going to go into good tier. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And next we have the guy who is in the first episode and then gets involved with Thomas, and I'm gonna put him in I hate you because he was very mean. And I know that Thomas is also a very, very bad character, but just because of that, I didn't like him. Next we have Rose. She she's going to go in the good tier. I think she added a little spark to the show. And Lily James is amazing. So that's why. But I didn't fully love her character, honestly, but it was good. It was a refreshing take because she was younger than Mary and Edith. And yeah, she was nice. Although she was a troublemaker, which I didn't like, but it was funny to see it because it added drama to the show. Next, we have Ethel. I was never a big fan of her, so I'm gonna put her in I don't remember you. Not because I don't remember her, but because I think she's more irrelevant. I just never loved her plot, and then we never see her again. So yeah. Next, we have the guy who Mary was going to get married to in the first few seasons before she gets together with Matthew. I'm just gonna put him in I don't like you because I genuinely didn't like him. I think he was very possessive and I just didn't like him. Next, we have Mr. Mason. I think he's going to go in there okay. We don't see like a lot of him until the last seasons. I like the fact that she ends up with Mrs. Patmore, but that's it. And next we have Matthew. Matthew is going to go in the superior tier because he was genuinely the best character and we lost him in a very tragic, stupid way. And I will never not talk about it because it was bad and I didn't like that. He was a sweetheart. He was amazing. He didn't deserve Mary at all. I believe that. I stand by that. But he was happy with her and he just died so suddenly. And also that affected his mom, Isabel. And I don't know, I just think everything around Matthew is just so tragic because he was amazing. He was kind, he was handsome, he was generous, and he was just the best. And I don't know why they had to kill him. I mean, I still don't know. I have to do my research about that and the actors and everything, but he was an amazing character. Next, we have Mr. Spratt. He is going to go in the good tier. I just love everything about him. He was so funny. He is above Miss Denker, of course. In my opinion, in their fight, I was always on his side. And the fact that he was writing this column for Edith's journal or magazine, I don't remember what it was precious, so precious and amazing. Next, we have Rose's mom. I don't remember her name, but I'm gonna put her in I Hate You because she was awful. She was just awful to watch. And for the characters, it was also awful to just talk with her. So yeah. Next, we have Sybil. I have to put her in the superior tier because she was amazing. She was the best out of the three sisters, and it is so tragic when she dies. Also, just like Matthew, and they are together here now on the list. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that that happened on this show. It is just so tragic and sad. But she was amazing, and her relationship with Tom was great, and she would have been a great mom, I'm sure, but we didn't get to see that, of course. Yeah, she goes in the superior tier. Next is Thomas. Although I hated Thomas for a long time, like he was a very difficult character, he was a very difficult person, and he knew it. But he is going to go in the good tier. Yes, because he had great character development, and at the end, we see a very different Thomas, and that's what matters at the end, for me, at least. I know that I can say the same for Mary, but I don't know why. I just didn't like her in a different way. She was on my nerves all the time. And Thomas was bad, but I don't know, at the same time, I kind of got it. And he had also a different type of fight. Just in my opinion, he is a better character than Mary. Maybe it's just because Thomas is gay and I'm just I don't know. I like gay characters overall. Then we have Violet. She goes in the superior tier, of course. I loved her so much. She was so funny. And Maggie Smith was amazing. I cried my eyes out in the movies when they make tribute to her. It was just wow. I really appreciated her character. She was amazing at playing it. And she added a lot of humor and drama to the show. She was a queen, totally a queen. Next, we have Jimmy, and honestly, mm, I'm gonna put him in I don't like you because honestly, I didn't like him a lot when he was on the show, and then he left, and I didn't feel like we needed him back or anything. Then we have Miss O'Brien. She's going to go in. I don't like you. Yeah, for most of the show, I didn't like her at all, and she made some questionable decisions, and she was as mean as Thomas, but I didn't like her. Next, we have Tom. Tom goes in the superior tier without a thought. He is one of the best characters. He was just amazing, and I love him so, so much. Next, we have Lavinia, and I have to say that she's going to go in there okay because she didn't do anything wrong. and then she dies. She was just a nice girl. She was just in the way of the main couple of the show, and we know what happens to those characters, but she was not bad. Next, we have this guy who Thomas gets involved with. I think, I don't know if in the last season or in the movie, the first movie. I'm just gonna put it in. I don't remember you because although it was very relevant for Thomas, I think overall for the show was not. Next we have I don't remember his name, but I think for the picture is Edith's first husband, the one who runs away like literally on the wedding, like not on the wedding day, on the wedding there with everybody there. I hate you because he ruined Edith's life for that time, and it was just so mean. Like she was willing to marry him and he was just in his head, and I hated that. Next, also another character that I hate is Bates' ex-wife, Vera, I think that's her name. I hated her. She goes straight into I hate you. I don't have any other comments. She was just mean, and yeah. And next we have Rose's boyfriend. I don't remember his name, so I'm gonna put him in I don't remember you because I think he was not very relevant. I remember he was nice, but yeah, not very relevant. I think this is Rose's dad, if I'm not mistaken, and he's going to go in They're Okay. This is the couple who takes Marigold. I don't remember their names, but for him, I'm gonna put him in I Don't Like You because he kind of helped. And for her, I think also I Don't Like You. I didn't hate her because you kind of get why she did what she did, but she was also like kind of crazy for doing it. But yeah. And then we have Cora's brother. This is the last one. I think his name was Harold, but correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm just gonna put him in I could put him in there, okay, because he did nothing wrong. But for me, I'm gonna put him in I Don't Remember You. And nothing against the actor. I think the actor is great, but his character was not just the most relevant thing, and that's it. And that is it for all this ranking. I'm gonna just save this and now put it on the screen so you can see where everybody is. And I didn't add everybody because, in my opinion, not everybody is very relevant even to be on the list. I just took the people who I remember seeing on the show, but there are some people here that I don't remember, or I think they are just not the most relevant. And as I said, I didn't add the kids because I don't see the point. I cannot believe I watched Downton Abbey this year, like the full show. It was amazing. And I hope this video is not that long. But that's it for my ranking of Downton Abbey characters. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like and share it with friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content about movies, TV shows, books, and sometimes lifestyle too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.